Coming up in the news tonight, a new magistrate sworn in today. More cruise business for Grand Bahama this past weekend. And the country preparing to celebrate 48 years of independence. The Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, starts now.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, I'm Natalia Hall. Thank you so much for tuning in. Topping the news tonight, a deadly plane crash taking place just off of Treasure Key Lake this afternoon. ZNS News has learned that the plane went down during bad weather. Reports say it is a private jet with a pilot and co-pilot on board. Information reaching our newsroom say the pilot and co-pilot were attempting to fly to Marsh Harbor to get fuel for the aircraft when it went down and burst into flames. The two on board are believed to have perished. Now, heavy rain and lightning storm preventing investigators from getting to the crash site earlier, but they have since been able to make it through the rugged terrain to the site to see the bodies of the two men where they were located. Now, this is a developing story, and we will have more details on this fatal crash off of Treasure Key as the information becomes available. What was Hurricane Elsa is now Tropical Storm Elsa. The weather system made landfall in Cuba today and is moving over western Cuba with heavy rain and is expected to pass near the lower Florida Keys on Tuesday. Elsa is moving towards the northwest near 14 miles per hour, and this general motion is expected to continue tonight, followed by a turn towards the northwest on Tuesday and towards the north on Tuesday night. A north-northeastward motion is expected to begin on Wednesday, no longer a threat to the Bahamas. Now, Elsa has claimed 3 lives in the Caribbean thus far. In other news, Grand Bahama now has a new magistrate to assist in the administration of justice. A brief ceremony taking place this morning at the Garnet Lavarity Justice Center in the Supreme Court. Megan Shepard was there.
After serving as an attorney for 8 years, Simone R. Brown taking her career to the next level. The Honorable Madam Justice Petra Adderley performing the official swearing-in ceremony in the Supreme Court. Brown pledging the oath of allegiance, followed by the judicial oath.
I, Simone Rochelle Brown, do swear that I will well and truly serve Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs and successors in the office of stipendiary and circuit magistrate, and will do right to all manner of people after the laws and usages of the Bahamas without fear or favor, affection or ill will, so help me God.
Brown, along with Justice Adderley, signing Brown's instruments to seal Brown's new title. Justice Adderley noting that she has worked with Brown since being called to the bar in 2013 and expressing that she is confident that she will do well in this new capacity.
As counsel appearing before me, she came prepared, tenacious, and made always very cogent arguments. She did not always win, but she always put up a good fight. And I have never had cause to question her honesty with the bench, her integrity, and her ethics. I'm confident that she will bring that same preparedness and thoughtful deliberation to each and every case before her, and the strength, tenacity, and integrity that she displayed on the other side of the bench. I'm confident she'll bring that to this side of the bench.
Brown was supported by friends and family both in person and via Zoom. While thanking her support system, she also pledged her continued commitment to the fair execution of justice.
During my tenure as an attorney at the bar, I always held in great pride my ethics and fairness dealing with any matter. And I am confident that now that I have taken this new role, that I will maintain that same spirit of ethics, fairness, and most importantly, impartiality on the bench. And the only thing that I can say it is only through the grace of God that I am here.
Brown, the daughter of well-known Grand Bahama attorney Simeon Brown, becomes the 4th magistrate on Grand Bahama. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Meantime, the local tourism sector continuing to rebound as cruise ships are returning to Grand Bahama. Hundreds of Americans spent their July 4th Independence holiday here on Grand Bahama yesterday. All passengers on board the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. Our ZNS News team visited 2 locations that are popular tourist spots. Our Megan Shepard tells us more.
The Adventure of the Seas making another stop on Grand Bahama on July 4th, the American Independence holiday. Large buses calling on Pirates Cove as hundreds of tourists decided to celebrate with some fun in the sun. Guests were able to enjoy Bahamian dishes at the buffet, get their hair braided, and have some fun in the water and more.
And I'm having a wonderful time. It's beautiful here. Well, it's been really nice. This is my first time on the ship, so it's a lot of fun. And we're going to try paddleboarding now. We got to go in the pool yesterday, so that was a lot of fun. And we're having a great time. It's beautiful weather here. Very nice.
Yeah, the weather's beautiful. The water's really warm, and the sand is so much softer than the Jersey beaches. Yeah, we're excited to paddleboard.
And it's just great to be cruising again and be back at the beach and having fun and enjoying the 4th of July.
How are you guys planning on celebrating? Doing a little water sports or just hanging on the beach?
Oh, we're just going to relax and have margaritas.
Now, the scene at the Port Lucayo Marketplace was starkly different. Despite requests from Ministry of Tourism officials for a live band and other attractions, the marketplace was quiet, save for a few tourists. Now, despite the lack of entertainment, these guests say they were still enjoying their visit.
From St. Pete, Florida, and I'm enjoying my time here, and all the people are so friendly and very helpful, and my son is after cracked conch because he said that's the thing to come for, so that's why we're here.
And I was here about 50 years ago, and it has changed. It's beautiful now. So many more people. And my favorite thing, I got a new ring, so I'm very happy with it.
My time has been going amazing. Your island is amazing. And it's 4th of July, so we're celebrating with you guys our 4th of July. Your jewelry is amazing, okay? You have amazing jewelry. Let me just say, everybody should come here for jewelry. That's what I love.
I'm in paradise. This place is amazing. We got to swim with the sharks. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so like he said, that's definitely been our favorite part so far. We really liked, we ate at Pisces last night, though, and we really liked the lobster pizza that we had there, so that was a good time. Favorite drink? I don't know. We've had a lot of good ones. Yeah, the Sands beer, honestly, we're a big fan of. Yeah, that stuff hits the spot when you're like, long day in the sun or something like that.
Aside from restaurants and bars, most businesses in the marketplace have been closed on Sundays ever since Hurricane Dorian and throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. These store owners say with the return of the cruise ship, they were looking forward to hundreds of tourists patronizing the marketplace. But the actual numbers were a bit disappointing.
This is really starting to look very scary, seeing that we are still, basically crawling. We have a few people here and there, but nothing compared to what I feel like we should be having.
Seeing as our first day is pretty slow, but we really appreciate the locals coming in to support us every day. We are slowly looking forward to see more cruise ships and visitors to come in. That would be a blessing, but we have to wait and pray,
Now, we also spoke with retailers off camera who say they were disappointed with the lack of American-themed decorations throughout Port Lucayo. Noticeably absent, the presence of both the Bahamian flag and American flag. Another retailer telling our news team that they decided to open for the first time on a Sunday because of the arrival of the ship. However, she did not feel it was worth it. Some stores decided not to open at all. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Thanks, Megan. In other news, the Grand Bahama Independence Committee hosting a press conference in the office of the Prime Minister this past Friday to announce plans for this year's independence celebrations. Senator Jasmine Darius says preparations are made in recognition of the country's 48th anniversary, which will be held under the theme A Celebration of Life, Revive Us Again.
Friday, 9th of July, National Pride Day at 9 a.m. The flag raising ceremony will be in West Grand Bahama, 9 a.m., the Administrator's Office grounds. In Freeport on July 9th at 10 a.m., our flag raising ceremony will be at the Harold de Gregory Office Complex on the front lawn. So if you're in the Freeport area, please come down and join us. Our flag raising ceremony will be in the East Grand Bahama as well, July 9th at 10 a.m. at the Freetown School Grounds. So East Grand Bahama, please join in. On Saturday, the 10th at 3 p.m. will be a recognition and award ceremony in Sweetings Key. So Sweetings Key, please support the event. And on Sunday, July 11th at 3 p.m., we will be worshiping at Community at Heart Tabernacle, our ecumenical service. We want you to come out and join in support.
The Minister of State for Grand Bahama, Senator the Honorable Kwesi Thompson, encouraging all Bahamians to adorn themselves in Bahamian colors and join in the celebration.
Independence is a time when we can unify. It is a time when we should promote unity. It is a time when we should promote pride in our country. But it's also a time, especially now, it's a time when we should promote brotherhood and promote looking after our brothers and being our brother's keeper. We want to thank Senator Darius and all of the administrators, all of the Independence team members who have put together these events. They obviously are a scaled-down version of what we are used to. However, given the fact that we are still in the midst of COVID and we want to do our best to adhere to the health protocols, we have scaled down significantly the events. Nevertheless, we encourage all our Bahamians and residents to join in.
As we continue the countdown to the country's 48th independence and in recognition of the milestone, we begin a 5-part series highlighting Bahamian artists who've made a name for themselves in the entertainment industry. Tonight, we feature a man whose music has landed him on platforms across the Bahamas. And in every song, you are sure to hear about the 242. Rumiko Knowles reports.
He was born a rapper, last name Smith and his first name Papa. Born in Durant, grew up in Jonestown, where we catch, clean and cook crawfish and lean snapper. The son of a fisherman, tough like conch shell. I can leave it like that.
It's visible in his clothing. It's also recognizable in his music. Make no mistake, Alvin Papa Smurf Sims is a man filled with Bahamian pride. Not only is he proud of his country, but he's a proud Grand Bahamian.
If you look at Grand Bahama as a woman, she's 48 years old. You know, she older than that, but you know, if you look at it like that, she's 48 years old. If you think about your auntie, your mommy could be 48, you know what I mean, your sister and all that stuff there. It's like, you just look at her with pride, man. Look how far she come. You know what I mean? All the stuff what she going through, all the stuff she dealing with now, and all of that, and you know what I mean? You can't help but to feel proud of her.
You are someone with a signature sound, and you have made Bahamian dialect a part of your music, and that's how people know who Papa Smurf is. When you hear the younger artists today using the dialect in their songs, what does that do for you?
You from the Bahamas, I personally think you should sound Bahamian, you know what I mean? Because, you know, we, in the Bahamas right now, we get mistaken for Jamaicans all the time. You go to America, the first thing they ask you Jamaican? Because that's basically all they know, you know what I mean? But now we at a point to where once we talk, people know that we Bahamian because we using our Bahamian accent, you know what I mean? And I actually proud of it. I happy that the other artists them doing that, you know what I mean? So keep it up.
I had the opportunity to feature on one of your biggest records to date, I Am a Bahamian, and we're sitting in front of the house 10 years later where we shot that music video. How important is it for you as an artist not only to make Bahamian music, but to make music that is timeless?
That's what every artist live for. to make music that's gonna uplift them, to leave something behind, you know what I mean? And 10 years ago, I didn't know that this song was gonna still be around or whatever. But that's the thing about it. I just make the music. The music has taken on a life of its own, and I just happy that this song was one of them that did that, you know? It feel good, man.
This year, you introduced us to a new sound from Papa Smurf, and you embraced Bahamian culture a little bit more, and touching with your rake and scrape roots. Talk a little about that.
Well, that was a long time coming, you know, because every time I touched the stage, even though I was rapping, I would touch the stage with rake and scrape artists, because they would get me for heritage festivals and Junkanoo festivals and all that stuff, and basically those are cultural type festivals. And even though I rap, I still sing like more like folklore Bahamian music, you know what I mean? Like I say, music that relates directly with Bahamians.
In a song titled Bahamian Pride, Papa Smurf writes that the Bahamas is small on the map, but big in size, and no matter which island of the Bahamas you are from, he believes that you ought to show your Bahamian pride.
Yes, Bahamas, this is your boy Papa Smurf, and I just want to wish you a happy 48th Independence Day. Y'all be blessed, stay blessed, live and love life. We out.
Report, Ramiko. Now stay with us. There's more news right after this break.